Let me start by introducing the incubation village before I get to what I have to say. I hope you can hear me clearly. There's that echo. Those who are behind cable, I hope you can hear me clearly. All right, so the innovation village can be defined, if you ask me to define, I would say the innovation village is a big part for innovators and entrepreneurs who are trying to solve the most pressing challenges using technology. One of the reasons as to why we look at technology, the technology communities, people like you, as being very key in what we do. So what we do is try to support everyone to grow in the field they want, be it entrepreneurship or personal career growth. And I mean, it's something that is, I would say, at the forefront of what we do. Now, when you look at, some of us have been, when I was coming in, I met people who are telling me, I just started this journey. We need people like you, to guide us and take us through, help us get to where we want to be. And for me, that makes me happy. So when it comes to now in my other life, I also led the Google Cloud Developer Community for Kampala. I also led the Google Developer Groups for a period of time. 3 years, then I said I need to focus on cloud. And that's how I started the Google Cloud Developer Community. So this should be the 6th year that this is happening. So, when I joined, when I left the university, first of all, I went to the university and, did software engineering. In our days, we used to have people, we did not have things like meetups, communities, and everything that you see today. So, the kind of guidance that we need to succeed, I would say it was quite hard for us. That was about, I left the university in 2013, and I joined a company called Outbox. Outbox is a technology hub, similar to the Innovation Village. And when I joined Outbox, I remember telling people that if I had an opportunity to go back to university, to start from, undergraduate and coming to where I am right now, I would do way better. Because I started to understand things, innovations, understanding things to do with communities. And I believe that when I speak about things today, we shall see an opportunity for us to grow in that line. So communities. When I started leading communities, one of the things I noted was that there was a trend. Whenever we had, actually we have so many people here who have been part of our communities from way back, GDG and all that. So when you look at the open source community, not the Kampala Chapter that started not so long ago, but those who have been there, some of them are here. And we saw that while we were moving towards, helping people learn, grow, and do something around technology, we used to have events that, those one-time events that people get so excited about, and they run to, after this event, it's the end of that chapter for them. then they go back, they wait for another event. So you realize that whoever was coming for an event comes today and the next, they're nowhere to be seen. And we say we need to focus. We need to focus and see that people are growing. So we started coming up with things related to programs. If we do an event today, we're looking at a similar one, maybe in the next week, and there is progress. And that's how we started seeing people getting to places where, you call yourself a developer, you call yourself, you feel you're in that place. The other thing we noted, and I need you guys to take this very clearly, those who are very, very consistent, attending our sessions, being part of our communities. I'm not only talking about the Google developer groups. There were we used to have things, there was a .NET user group, and others. The guys who are very consistent, you cannot find them on the streets. After a very short time of that consistency, they get jobs, they get placed somewhere. Some people come up with startups and, move to the next level. So, when we start, I know there are people who are new to this field. We have the open source community that has started, helping us in this area. Those meetups where you come and talk about something. It's not only a talk about contributing to open source projects. But while you are meeting in this, when you have these meetups, there are several opportunities that you find. You're learning a lot of things. And now the direction, what I like about the open source community is that you actually have an opportunity to work on a real project and, make some money. So isn't that exciting? Apart from coming to a place, getting to learning something, and at the end of the day, you're like, okay, where do I go? But here we're talking about, starting to work on real projects. So, one thing I can mention is that when you come here today, this shouldn't be your last. It shouldn't be your last day of attending these events. Today we are having a summit. After this summit, we are going to begin seeing things like, we are going to begin having those sessions, and you need to be there. Whether it's online, physical, or anything, please join. And take it from me that when you start this, you will not regret. Again, I want to give an example of something that we did in the past. For us to learn, for you to make the best use of this community, first of all, we need to understand that we are all coming as learners. Even when you have facilitators. My brother Stephen here, maybe, is like a veteran, he has been in the field for some time, but he can tell you, I know he's coming to speak to you, but he will tell you that even himself, there are things he's still learning. So, whichever place you are still learning. I don't know if you have stopped. Maybe you have stopped learning, but everyone is coming to learn. So, what I usually encourage people to do is to take those opportunities that come to you. Whenever you learn something, please come and give back to community. You can reach out to me, tell me, Solomon, there's something I've learned and I need to share with the community. I need them to learn. It's one key area where we want to understand that when you come and teach others, you actually learn them more. I've always told people, you're not going to come to a place and you're being told, you you have this event. You're coming to run this event, you're coming to facilitate this event, and you come unprepared. You are going to read, and in the process of reading, you're learning more. That is one. Let's try to embrace trying to help others learn. There are very many people here who have done that. I was talking about Kego there. Kego has come to me several times saying, man, I need to do ABCD. And a number of you. The other thing we need to do is to share the opportunity. I mean, whatever we do, make use of that online presence. When you share the things you're doing, jobs will look for you. You're not going to be looking for a job or any other idea. I can tell you there are many people who have come to me saying, I need you to, we need you to join our team and do ABCD. And yet every day, there is someone who is looking for job placement, there is someone who is looking for internship, all those things. They can actually look for you. So let's make use of this, and there's a lot that we can share about this. I know I have only 10 minutes, which I may have consumed already. Isn't that true? So, we are starting a journey. If you're a beginner in this field, you are starting a journey that you know should take you somewhere. And you need to be calculating. You need to see how to do that, how to make that happen. So, while we are preparing the way or making through our journey, we need to know exactly what we have to do. The last one that I speak a lot about is for you to have a mentor. You need to have that mentor within the community. At the Innovation Village, one thing that we're doing is to actually see that we have a pool of mentors. You will not come to me and tell me I have an issue with, say, web development in whichever kind of technology, and I will not direct you to someone who can help you. So we know our communities need a lot of mentorship. We need a lot of guidance to help us get to where we need to be. So we are preparing that place. We want the Innovation Village to be that go-to place for whoever is looking for talent, whoever is looking for a mentor, anything about technology. The Innovation Village is big. You don't want to talk about other areas around entrepreneurship and all that. But all that, all the kind of support that you need, you can have in one place. We have made a lot of connections with people out of the country. Some of you may have realized that we learn a lot of online, leave alone the pandemic kind of thing. Even now, if you ask me, I would prefer to run an online session. That is because, yes, I know physical events, we always have, there is that concentration and all that. But for online events, the impact is bigger. And I can get you someone from Google to get to take you through a session. People from Google have reached out to me, telling me I need to, run a session. Those who attended some Fest, we had employees of Google coming to run sessions to present. There is what we call the Google Developer Experts Program. I need you to go and look at that, read about that, and see what is required for you to get there. Everything that I've mentioned can be under that. Community profiling, the mentorship that you have been that I've just talked about, and a lot more. I do not want to take a lot of time, but I want to end by welcoming you to this place and encouraging you to make the best use of your presence here. We have now the last thing you need to do is know what you need to do. Make that friend that helps you walk the journey. You need to find someone you can walk the journey with in terms of technology and all that. If I had 1 more minute, I would ask for any question that you have. Do you have any questions? Either you understood everything or you didn't speak anything, or you just don't have questions. But thank you. Welcome to this place. Please enjoy yourselves, and I believe I'm always very happy to share my and there's so many people here. I'm always happy